Libra, welcome to your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising signs. We're at the 12th of August, but this is timeless, so whenever you find it, it's for you. I'm going to have a look at love for you. In the pre-shuffle, I was feeling very much about transformation, walking away from something that's not emotionally satisfying, but that could be to do with work, job, or a personal relationship. So let's have a look and see what's coming in for the next 2 to 4 weeks. You've got adjacent possibilities, first time that card's ever come out. You can see in this card there's lots of doors. So when we transition, we go through a next door. Definitely feel like there's a door that's opening for you, or you're going to have to make some choices. So it's similar to the Seven of Cups, please, but I will read that in a moment just to give you some more details on it. And anything else, please, Spirit? Another one for Libra. This is for male, female, Sun, Moon, Rising signs. I feel like there's definitely some healing that's going to be going on for you, Libra. Let me just tip that camera down a tiny bit. Let's have a look, see what else is coming in for you. We've got Angel of Love. So if you are recently separated, there is something new coming should you want it. And you have got a happy family on the bottom. Let's have a look at 24, 2 and 46 in numerology. This is asking you to be a little bit cautious in the choices that you make. So don't rush into anything. Got Shawn Mendes joining us today. Right, 24, adjacent possibilities, many unconsidered options. Okay, sometimes the force of habit keeps us stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. So it does feel like you're either in a relationship or you've just left a relationship which is not healthy or hasn't been very healthy, but certainly you've got other options. But I feel like it's the same old. So you could leave, you have got options, but you've got to make the choice. Every moment gives you the option to open a different door, take a different course, of whether it's in your thoughts, behaviours or major life decisions. Do you feel like there's quite a big decision coming up? A chapter's closing out here and you need to start, not need to, it's entirely up to you. You've got to look at the potential of your future that you could have. It isn't an indecision, it's more about looking at your possibilities. Thanks, Shawn. The ones that could bring you happiness, so a little bit of strength there. Let's have a look at 49. Angel of Love, tender connections. The beautiful angel comes with roses in her hair and rose-coloured wings. She holds a rose quartz in her hand as well. I didn't notice the quartz. So this is an angel of love. The loving vibrations are coming in, affection. If you're looking for new love, this angel brings a message of its up and coming approach. Or if you're longing for a deeper, more intimate connection with someone that's already in your life, she's here to say that far greater tenderness is available to you. So it kind of looks like if you're in a relationship, there is a possibility that this could deepen, if it's a fairly new one. If it's one that you've been in for a long time, maybe it could do with spicing up a little bit or changing things, or maybe you need to change your perspective. But certainly there's options, there's doors open for you should you wish to leave. I do feel there is a transition coming up for you, and I also feel like you could be walking away from something. You may decide to go and have a fresh love, who knows. Bottom of the deck, you've got the star, it's healing. You can see here that this young girl is wishing on a star. But I feel like you are moving slowly. You're not going to rush into anything. And you've also got the last judgment, so making a decision. Going towards your destiny, whether that be a person or a calling or whatever it might be. Tell me about adjacent possibilities, please, Spirit. You've got the sun. with the Five of Swords. So that's separation, it's a defeat. Maybe you've been in a relationship, or you're in a relationship that's just not working. Maybe you recently left a relationship where you're just not talking to each other, there's distance between you, but I feel that's an emotional distance as well as quite possibly a geographical distance. But you have the option to go towards something much happier. Tell me about this Five of Swords, please, Spirit. You've got the Hierophant. So again, the Hierophant is about traditions and commitment. But I also feel it's about Stoic knowledge. It's about marriage as well. So you could be married to this person. Look at the Sun, please, Spirit. What's the Sun for Libra? Oh, flew off the table. Right, I've got the Two of Cups in reverse. So I feel like it's quite possible that the feelings have been lost between you. This is not for everybody. Not everyone's on the same journey or the same timeline. But is this your story? It could be that the connection's been lost. That's why there's an emotional distance. And if you are in a committed relationship, maybe you're choosing to stay. But if you did decide to leave or go somewhere else, I keep seeing the Eight of Cups in my head. There is other possibilities for you. Just don't rush. Take your time to make those choices. You've got the Hermit, so it could be that you need to take some time alone to reflect on your decision. Tell me about the Angel of Love, please. You've got the Ace of Wands, brand new, exciting beginning, something that's got strong passion and possibility for growth. Is that with a new person, please, Spirit? Who is this with? Is this a new person? If you are single, there is somebody new. Yeah, Ten of Swords, but first of all, you've got to let this go before you can have this new beginning, this new love. And 10 is an ending. Ten of Swords is certainly a very painful ending, and it's also no going back. 9s are end of chapters, 10s are it's done, it's done. You've got the Three of Pentacles, rebuilding, having a new life. Three of Wands is about waiting, but it's also about waiting for something new to come in while you go through this transition, the ending. You've got the Magician, so you could be calling something in, and you've got the Ten of Wands. You've carried too many burdens for too long. So it looks like here it's actually asking you to wait. You are going through a transition, you may be leaving a relationship, or you may have already left and now kind of going on to the next stage of your destiny. You've got the Nine of Wands, this is having the courage to move forward. And the King of Swords, thinking very analytically that, you are an air sign, so this could be for you. Anything else, please, Spirit? What's going on with Libra? You've got a Six of Pentacles. So it's supposed to be about a card of equal reciprocity, but sometimes it can be a card about being breadcrumbed, giving but not getting. It could be in an emotional sense, you're giving but you're not getting, in a marriage or a committed relationship, whether you're just living with the person. But it feels like not so much the love has gone, but the connection has gone. So you might need to go into hermit mode to think about this connection, make a choice, but obviously a clever choice, because not all these doors are going to be the right one for you. Whatever one you do choose, I have faith that you will choose the right one eventually. Let your instincts or intuition guide you. It will lead you to the sun. And on the other side of this doorway, you've got the Angel of Love, a new beginning, rebuilding. But I don't feel... I feel like you look at the person's, not what they say, but what they do. So you look at their actions, and you're fighting hard to get to the next stage. And with the Empress being pregnant, this is about fertility, femininity, also birthing something new. But like I say, it's asking you to take your time. You don't have to rush this. We've had a lot of full moons, we've had the Lionsgate portal, so there's a lot of downloads there. Maybe you've reached a point where you think do you know what, I'm stuck, I need to move. With the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, I think quite possibly you carried the burden of this relationship on your own for too long, but I feel like it's coming to a painful end. You might still love this person, might still love you, but you might decide that you need to go, rise above this and move on. Tell me about this person that Libra is with, male or female. What's the problem with this relationship, if there is one? I mean, you've got a card here saying tying the knot. So it could be that you were going to tie the knot, or you have tied the knot. I do feel like there's a marriage of some sort, or certainly some sort of traditional commitment here. And then you've got heart in knots, unsure about your partner, emotionally confused, mixed signals. That's kind of what it's saying to me as well. I feel like if you're in this committed relationship, you know, you might be engaged, you might already be married. Something's missing. Something's missing. Okay, let's look at the next side, please. Alright, they've given you twin flames. So this next person that's coming in is a twin flame. And you have got fresh start. You've also got up in the air for that one as well. So this new person coming in is a karmic connection. You mirror each other, and it's a soul contract. So I do feel there's some kind of commitment there, whether it is marriage or not, I'm unsure. There's certainly something quite strong. You could have been together 7 years. That still haven't tied the knot. Or maybe you've got engaged, you've been engaged for quite some time, but you haven't actually got married. There seems to be some kind of waiting here. But I think the longer the wait goes on, the more distance there is between you, the more love is lost. Definitely with the Two of Cups in reverse. I mean, the Two of Cups is a soulmate card. If it's in reverse, that means that's not your soulmate. Maybe you thought they were, but they're not. So I feel like you have to go with the flow. You have to move on now. It's your choice. You don't have to, because I feel like you fought for quite some time to make this work. I think you're at the point of giving up. With the Ten of Wands, that is really, you can't take it anymore. You've had enough. The Ten of Swords, although it's painful, maybe it needs to end. But this fresh start with this twin flame and the new opportunities, leaving the past behind, getting another chance. So another chance with somebody new. And on the bottom of the deck you've got breakup. So it's not everybody's story, and you might be very happily married, and if you are, that's great. But it seems like you might go through some kind of transition, as I keep seeing. When I was shuffling the deck earlier, pre-shuffle for the reading, I got the Eight of Cups and the Death, which is walking away from something that's non-emotionally satisfying, and the Death is a major transformation. So I feel like there's some decisions that need to be made, some doors that need to be closed. So all these doors on this picture, all of them are open. But I feel like some of them should be shut because they're not the way you should go. And there's just one door for you, or maybe two. We have to make life path decisions, don't we? So I'm just going to... King of Cups. You've got somebody very emotionally stable coming in, very emotionally mature, but only if you can move on and leave this in the past. I'm just going to get one or two more cards. Tell me about the Empress, please, Spirit. Why is the Empress here? Ooh. You've got the Sun. Sorry, you've got the Ten of Cups. So birthing something new. Letting go of control, I would say, and also just letting the happiness flow over you is what they're showing me. Nine of Wands, Six of Pentacles. I mean, it is a card of equal reciprocity. It is a card of gifts, but I feel like you've not had enough equal reciprocity. Tell me about this. I was going to say Ten of Wands, and they've given me the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody very grounded, looks after their home. Looks after their children, their money, their business. So you could have Earth in your chart, or you could just be in that energy. Tell me about the Three of Wands. And they've given you the Three of Wands. They said what they said. Waiting, you can see on this card a bit clearer. This person's on a hill. So it is about seeing things from a different perspective, but it's also primarily about waiting. It can be about distance as well. So this person may live at a distance from you. Waiting for your ships to come in. Waiting for your happiness. Tell me about the Ten of Swords, please. Two of Cups with the Ten of Swords. So it's in the upright. So a relationship coming to an end, coming to a painful end. You can see there's broken, abandoned buildings in this card. Like I said, I did get the strong feeling that you're not soulmates, and I also feel like your hearts are not in alignment. There seems to be some kind of emotional distance between you. Things are all up in the air. And although I think you were on the track to getting married, or you even have got married, you know, this one says unsure about your partner. So Libra, I mean, I don't want to waffle on too long, but it does feel like something's coming to an end. You'll have opportunities to go towards a new love, a soulmate, a twin flame, brand new opportunities to have a new beginning. Should you decide to leave this in the past, I mean, it's not been all bad. You have got the sun there. You have had positive situations with this person, but I feel like it's reached the end really of how far it can go. But like I say, it's not for everybody. So that's your reading. It is kind of for August, but you know, whenever you listen to it, it's going to be for you. If you do like the video, please follow me on TikTok or pop over to YouTube and subscribe to my channel there, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.